Now you're listening to wrestling news that matters from people you want to hear it from, deep from within the confines of the internet. Covering WWE like no one else and covering TNA because no one else will. You are listening to the best in the world, Ring Rust Radio!
Brad Maddox.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. Let's go,
episode of Ring Rust Radio, the best goddamn wrestling radio show on Spreaker, on the internet, and the whole goddamn universe, folks. I'm back. I'm Donald Wood. I'm feeling a bit finer. I'm looking like shit still, although I got gray hair now. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Mike, last week you were on death. You were like, no, 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay.
I was on the road to recovery last week.
How you feeling now?
You doing Wing West Radio though?
Wing West Radio? Did I?
Sorry.
I didn't smoke today. I'm sober again. This is the problem. I had somebody said the only message I got about the show last week, all the intense fighting we had, the only message I got was, you said you were sober, then I heard you spark a bowl. I was like, yeah, I was sober. Then I sparked the bowl, dude. Like, fuck are you talking about? I'm doing the same thing now. Brandon Galvin, we have a show to do.
Yeah, tonight we're going to review WWE and AEW. We're going to preview Revolution.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Best pay-per-view of the year, some are saying? Better than WrestleMania? Oh, Davey, Uncle Dave, can I tell you something? And this is a shoot. This is a shoot, Batman. He gets me hard. His face, his couch, like I want to be slathered in sweat on that leather couch.
You want to be on that casting couch, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I want him to cast his spell on me on that couch, if you know what I'm saying. Like jazz him.
You know how he holds that microphone up to his lips?
Yeah.
They ain't all this.
Yo, we're getting sticky on that. He's going to be like Xavier Woods, not going to know what to do with his hands. BJ?
I don't even want to think about belts with a lover of any kind. Because I can't imagine.
But now make me that lover. Make me that lover, and then there you go. If you thought your dick couldn't get harder, you just got the visual blue chew.
Limp beyond belief after hearing about melts on the cast.
She's like, can it get any harder? That's my favorite part of Attention Hearts. If nothing else survives, there's an alien looking at your dick flaccid like, can you get any harder?
That's the one thing I believed.
Bring in the blue chews. Nom, 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 nom. Good.
Speaking of melts, we have Dirt Sheet Busters on this podcast. Mike Chiara brings us the lies and rumors around pro wrestling. Tells you why they're dumb like Donnie. We have the WWE Fantasy Standings Update. Fan email. So much more.
I watched most of my wrestling this week. 2-speed, on silent, on mute, or high.
Oh.
Or a combination of all of them.
Strategy?
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's wonderful. You told me that a couple months ago, and I've been incorporating it into my style. Mm-hmm. Love it.
It's a lot more efficient.
It's barely next to me. Like, I put the computer next to me while I'm on the computer. It's barely there. It's wonderful. And I got high.
Watch without commentary. Well, I can, but
I watch AEW commentary, not WWE commentary.
You watch the commentary?
AEW's got the worst commentary, but the best thing that ever happened was like,
Nigel McGuinness called. He said, "Fuck you."
For whatever reason, my English commentary feed for AEW pay-per-views was not working properly, so I had to watch all the pay-per-views in Spanish. And it was much better.
I will say this to you. Everything's better in Spanish. I don't know everything they're saying. It's like Japanese. I feel the same way about things in Japanese. Yeah. Oh, dude, when they get excited, it's the greatest. It's the greatest feeling. The goal. It's like so guttural. That's wonderful. Love foreigners, except when they show up here.
Yikes.
At your house?
Hey, dude, I'm kidding. No, guys, never mind.
Yeah.
This show sucks, but if you want to listen to more of it, you can get us anywhere you get your podcasts. Interact with us on Twitter at @RingRustRadio. Email us, be part of the show, ringrustradio@gmail.com. Also, buy our merchandise, prowrestlingtees.com/ringrustradio. So many great t-shirt designs, including Cut Your Dick!
Yes.
George Cruz has been slacking, he's not been submitting any new designs. I don't know what's going on with that guy.
He's trying to put Daniel Hayden out of business, and I think it's disgusting.
Oh, he is? Why? What's he doing?
What? I just made it up. No, I don't know. I just made it up because he's not good in designs. Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, Mike.
Daniel Hayden, seriously, relax. Daniel Hayden's doing just fine, buddy. Relax.
I'm just saying, because George is
You are such a slut for scandalous news. Did you hear how fast he jumped in there? Like, tell me more, tell me more.
Well,
You're the fucking lady from Greece, dude.
Material for the group chat, you know?
Again, that goes back to just more of my point. Such a little bitch, dude. Holy shit.
Support us at patreon.com/ringrustradio, where you can hear ad-free episodes, sign for fantasy drafts and brackets, make us watch wrestling-related movies and pay-per-views, and so much more. You can also check out Ring Rust Radio on YouTube for clips from Triple R Gaming. If you'd like to join in a gaming session, email ringrustradio@gmail.com.
Yeah, we're having a good time over there. We did it last week. I'm going to do it this week, too. Look at me, 2 weeks in a row. I'm back. Having a good time. BJ, did you have a good time, BJ? Playing the game you didn't like?
No, I did not.
No.
I had fun. I liked the game. So that's all that.
Like good games that are like.
Listen. You know what I realized? Here's the truth, Mike. I don't know what that means. So I only like games that I like, and I don't really worry about their popularity or playability or how much other people would have fun with me. I just really focus on me.
We play a very popular game. It's called Peak, and the goal is to climb a fucking mountain. See if you can get up the mountain, right? The problem, Mike, is Donnie was our guide.
Oh, that's just begging for disaster.
I made it to the top every time. The only problem was on the second level, I didn't make it to the top because BJ was very distracting. Told me to jump when I shouldn't have jumped and shit. He did. I died because of him. My death in the second video was directly attributed to his actions. So
that is true.
There you go. But we got to talk about wrestling, so let's do that.
We're gonna put this all in order. From LW to Dark, we about to have a discussion about the one true sport. Who's selling the finish? Does this make sense in the art? Tell me who botched, who rocked, who's cashing in on the marks. These takes are uncut, man, they're pure and they're raw. Blow up like dynamite, have you smacked down on the floor. On a collision course with the number one source. Now let's head back to the ring for the latest report. Ring Rust.
Alright guys, WWE and AEW, WrestleMania 42, couldn't be less excited. Revolution, couldn't be more excited. What polar opposites in the wrestling spectrum we have right now. I am on one side so down on WWE and the dog doo-doo that I'm being fed over here. And then so high. Honestly, dude, and this is the truth, it finally feels like with CM Punk doing the dumb shit he's doing over there in WWE, that AEW finally cleansed of his trash. So that it feels like a new day. Oh, it's a new day!
That said that. So
2.5 years later.
Day, dude.
I also saw that tweet.
By the way, CM Punk is doing some of the greatest shit of his career in WWE, but okay.
100% disagree. In-ring work is way down and not that good. And his promo work is actually pretty tropey and tired. But that's fine. Listen,
Hangman Page banger promos every week. Right?
I like Hangman Page promos. I just think they should be less often. That's all. I don't think he's
like him that much.
No, I don't think he's the best talker. No, but I do like when
we could just say
no. Like here's the thing. John Wayne wasn't as good of a talker as what?
Casey?
John Wayne the actor.
Oh, okay.
Not the serial murderer. John Wayne the actor.
I know Donnie's fans of both, so.
And yeah, seriously, I love old westerns and Chicago-based serial killers. He's from Des Plaines or whatever it was. But Des Plaines. I imagine that little dude would have gotten killed by John Wayne Gacy pretty cute.
For sure,
you know what I
I
mean?
thought it was a child.
He's like, you know what? I know he's not a child, but I'm going to make it work today because this is a make it work moment. Yes. Oh, some dude's angry about my trash cans. Get over it, dude. Your kid's ugly. All right, so let's talk about Cody Rhodes beating Drew McIntyre. Okay? Stunning. What?
Were there any deaths? You haven't
Oh,
been
actually,
doing any death
no,
updates.
you're right. Let me get my card. Lars Luger
No.
Wow.
and his
Lex's
mother were murdered.
What
the fuck?
That's a true story. There's an independent wrestler who went by the name Lars Luger, who he and his mother were murdered, and the person who killed them was recently just caught.
Attention horrors?
Hey, listen, dude, somebody pays for it. We need bonus content. Everybody's bitching about evergreen content. I'll bring back a few episodes of Attention Hours based on some of these murders. Okay,
Lars Luger.
and Mrs. Luger.
Terrible. What the fuck?
Mrs. Luger.
Damn.
R.I.P. Speaking of R.I.P., Drew McIntyre. Cody Rhodes pulls the political power play, the triple P. That's a power play point. It's a political power play. You know what I mean? A PPP? He got a PPP.
PPP loan.
He did, man. Holy shit, dude. Check him. Check his finances. Doesn't need it. Tell you that much. He wins the WWE Championship with the help of Jacob Fatu. So, you were talking about this turning into a fatal four-way. At this point, it fucking better. You better find a way. You better, look at me. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. I don't care if you book it.
It does make sense. It's just not going to happen.
I don't care if you book it 8 minutes before the fucking pay-per-view goes on the air.
I think you care.
I care a lot. I know, but I'm just saying, I don't want Cody versus Randy Orton. This is the worst possible outcome in my opinion.
I disagree. It's definitely not the worst possible outcome.
What's the worst possible outcome? Drew and Randy?
Cody and Drew again in a singles match.
I agree.
Okay, well that wasn't
Drew. It would.
But Randy Orton's going to be involved in some form or fashion, and so you could have made it a triple threat. You know what I mean? You could have you've been like, hey, we had a fuck, like you said, fuck finish here, but we didn't. Cody won again.
I completely agree that my preference would be make this a fatal four-way, put Drew and Jacob Fatu in there. We've been talking about for weeks. I feel like, at the very least, getting Jacob Fatu involved. And I feel like it's, him, my assumption at this point is it's going to be Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre in a separate singles match, and I'm sure that'll be good. I'm sure it'll be entertaining. Especially if Jacob Fatu wins, gets a huge win at WrestleMania, that'd be cool. But I feel
not cool for Drew.
No, it's not cool for either of them because they've both been kind of involved in the WWE Championship picture, and now they're being dropped from it. You know what this feels like to me? Real quick. I hate to interrupt, but I love it. I know you don't.
When Chris Jericho or Kevin Owens had to drop the title to Goldberg real quick for WrestleMania, right? Mm-hmm. Because they're like, he's not strong enough to carry this load into this season, right? Mm. This is dumb as shit.
You, by the way, were 100% in favor of, and BG and I hated.
Sure in retrospect, it wasn't that they took the title off him, it's that they put him third or second on the card.
I think it was second on the card, but
it was really rough. And looking back now, Goldberg didn't need it. Goldberg didn't need the championship against Brock Lesnar.
No, but you said he did. But
in that moment, it made it a bigger moment. Yes, it did, and I was correct then.
I don't disagree with that assessment about McIntyre for sure. But here's what I'll say. Cody and Randy is infinitely more interesting than just Cody versus Drew. So to me, it's not the worst case scenario.
Well, it would have been Drew versus Randy.
Well, that one was never going to happen. I assume the original plan was Cody and Drew. There was never going to be a Drew and Randy. If it was Cody and Drew again in another singles match, that would have been terrible because Drew, yes, he would have been going into WrestleMania as champion in that scenario, but there would have been a 0% chance of him winning. We would have just got Cody winning, like always, and it would have been so predictable. We would have already seen the match multiple times. Wouldn't have been interesting. At least with Cody and Randy, you can maybe trick yourself into thinking there's a small percentage chance of Randy winning because...
I can't handle this. It has to be a multi-person match. It cannot be a singles match.
Well, I think it's going to be, man.
I'm rejecting this
point.
Nope.
I would prefer the Fatal 4-Way. This is better than just Cody versus Drew, but yeah, Drew's getting dropped down the card. Jacob Fatu's getting dropped down the card from where we thought or hoped that he would be, and Cody probably ends up winning at WrestleMania. Even though I would like to see Randy win, I think there's at least a small chance of him winning compared to none for Drew. But Cody probably wins, so we get Cody dropping the title, Cody winning the title back before WrestleMania, and then Cody getting the win probably in the night one main event of WrestleMania, and this shouldn't even be the main event, but it probably will be.
Let me tell you
And
something.
it's
This is for
the Cody political power play.
This is for the WWE Championship, and they make this feel so boring and predictable, and honestly unimportant. They have this it better be at least a triple threat. Should be a fatal 4-way. If this is a single match and they do what you say when Drew and Jacob Fatu are just a fucking mid card match on night one, this is this is dog shit. This is beyond terrible. This is the worst case scenario in my opinion. BJ, sorry.
Man and Furious over here, guys. Big time Man and Furious. I don't understand the decision of having Cody win the championship weeks before WrestleMania when you could have had him win at WrestleMania, which would at least feel like a much bigger moment. I don't understand taking Drew out of the championship picture, even for the time being. He just won a championship in January. At least let him go into WrestleMania, defend the championship. WrestleMania already has a stacked card, in my opinion, of matches that can generate a lot of interest, especially with CM Punk and Roman Reigns. I think you could save Cody and Randy Orton for a SummerSlam or even maybe next year's WrestleMania if you needed to. I don't think you need to jump the gun with Cody versus Randy right now. And like you said, Drew getting dropped down the card for a match with Jacob Fatu, which I feel is in a worse position than he was last year against Damian Priest in a stipulation match. Like, Jacob Fatu, we should be elevating. Drew McIntyre deserves to be in the main event scene and the title picture for the work that he's been doing. And his title reign hasn't been great, but he's trying to make the best of it. I think he's done a great.
Who's a big part of the reason why, you know?
I agree. It's not him. I think he's done a great job in his role of being someone who's irritating to every other person on the roster as the champion, right? He's irritating to the GM. He's getting in Cody's business, Jacob Fatu's business, Randy Orton. He gets involved with the Elimination Chamber. He has his hand in so many different pockets. And I don't understand then what you're going to do with Trick Williams and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes have been having interactions for weeks. Then you have Trick Williams who has interactions with Randy Orton. So if we're just going to bring up Trick for the sake of having a pop for a few months, he doesn't have a big spot at WrestleMania. I don't even know if is him and Sami Zayn really a match that's going to be on WrestleMania? I don't know.
I think it is probably.
And I feel like if you had all six involved, I've been saying this for weeks, if you have all six involved in the championship picture, you really put the emphasis that Drew McIntyre has been a dickhead to everyone. We're going to stack the odds against you, and Cody Rhodes can win in that type of match. And we could have all the fanfare for that. I don't understand doing it on SmackDown a month and a half before WrestleMania, a week after, not even a week after fucking Elimination Chamber where we just lost. It just doesn't make sense to me. I agree with Donnie. I feel like they have to be setting this up for a multi-man match. I also understand, Mike, of them just being like, well, this is going to be the match that we're going with. Fucking deal with it. I don't think in this era of WWE that's very smart. You're already seeing people online turn on Cody Rhodes, where just 2 years ago, everyone was hyping up Cody Rhodes. We feel bad for him. He's getting taken out of the fucking title picture for The Rock and Roman Reigns to have their match when he just won the Royal. None of that made sense to people. So to us, right now, this doesn't make sense of doing it. And the problem is that everyone knows that Triple H is pulling the strings and everything. Cody Rhodes is the golden boy. It's not a good look. I think it was a terrible look. I think it was a terrible call, especially not to pivot when there's all the rumors heading into the match last week of that's just going to be Cody and Randy Orton. They should have had a pivot.
All right. Well, real quick question because I just got this from Dante. He's going to WrestleMania and he's on camera side. He wants to wear a Ring Rust Radio shirt. Which should he wear?
Touch your dick.
No.
If we want to put our best foot forward to the world.
You can't. You don't even know it's a Ring Rust shirt.
We put our dick forward.
Ring Rust Radio on it.
And we
not big enough.
Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's go on to the Usos and CM Punk.
I'm going to ProWrestlingTees.com/RingRustRadio. How come?
Rollins the Riddle Dickometer.
How come it doesn't work?
Wait, is that real? Mike, talk about CM Punk and the Usos, please, if you liked it or whatever.
Sure.
Oh, we're back. We're back. Hold on. We're back.
No, you just go on. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Do the Ring Rust Radio WrestleMania shirt. One of those.
Are we going to get a new one of those this year? Is George going to get off his ass?
Yeah, he hasn't done one in 9 years.
The Ring Rust Radio SummerSlam 2022 when they were in, I think, Nashville. That one's pretty cool. Ring Rust Radio Rugrats pretty cool.
It is taking a long time to transfer data. Is this? Did we get kicked off?
What the fuck?
BG found it.
It's there, but it took like a minute.
Yeah, there's a spinny thing, and it was like definitely like, should we show them this or not?
Exactly.
Well, hey, they could do the Las Vegas one from last year. They just came back after a year. There you go.
Yeah.
Do the Vegas one.
Do that one.
Okay.
Run it back.
And then then cut your dick for night 2.
Hand out the shirts to people, actually.
Yeah, but no.
Hand out cut your dick shirts.
Yeah, I would order it quick.
Yeah, good
I would
point.
order that shit. If there's an express shipping former, like you gotta send that shit.
Order right now today.
Yeah. Hey, and save 20% on Ciampa merch. There you go.
You know what shirt I always liked? I always liked the Ring Rust Scoop shirt.
I still have that. I wear it to the gym
I have
once
it.
in a while.
Oh,
It's
that's
baby
disgusting.
blue. It's cute.
Yeah.
The pits are green.
Not cute on you.
The pits are green.
Yeah, that must be fucking disgusting.
You get it? Primary colors, baby.
That is a disgusting visual.
Real quick, I thought the Usos attack on CM Punk. I thought this segment. I actually enjoyed this segment more than I enjoyed the stuff with Roman Reigns the other night.
I don't agree with that.
Well,
This was a really good segment.
I think the whole stuff with Roman Reigns. I think honestly, this at least added some depth to this, which was fine. This is not for me, is what I'm realizing. The Punk and Roman thing just ain't for me. So I'm just gonna kind of like remove myself from the situation as much as I can. The Usos, I like, they did well. CM Punk is washed, it's fine. So it just is what it is. So
It's the best segment on Raw.
I thought
Disagreed.
It added some much needed layers to the storyline, I feel like. And it's a believable reaction. Like, yes, the Usos have had their issues with Roman, obviously. They've kind of sort of made up, but they're really not where they used to be. And a big reason for it is because Roman never apologized. And I think it was great that Punk pointed that out. Like, I'm sorry that this dude fucking used you for years and then never apologized for all the shit that he did to you. Him kind of doubling down on what he said and not actually apologizing, and then Jimmy kind of snapping and punching him. So now you're thinking, like, are the Usos going to be working with Roman at WrestleMania, or are they going to kind of see the reality of what Punk's saying and maybe they'll go against Roman? And, could the Bloodline be back together coming out of WrestleMania, which I think we would all love because it's one of the greatest things we've ever seen in wrestling.
Oof. Speak for yourself, R-word.
Speak for me.
But, when you have the Bloodline and you have, that kind of storyline going, it just makes the entire product better. That's why the product was so good for a couple of years, because that was the main storyline on Raw, on SmackDown. Every single week we were getting stuff with these guys, and it's not been the same since then. I think that's a big part of the reason why people are down on the product compared to that point. So I think it's very smart on their part to get, members of the Bloodline back involved in this and make them part of the storyline. And I thought it was very effectively told on Raw.
BJ?
I really enjoyed it as well. I like seeing the fire back in the Usos. I feel like they kind of...
It's the best they've been in a long time.
Exactly. This year has been kind of rough for the Usos, especially. I really enjoyed Jay last year. I enjoyed his ascent to the championship, and I felt coming out of that they didn't really do a great service for him. I understand it's a lot of hate online. I don't really care about that, to be honest, because the Usos are an awesome tag team. And this is, once again, the Bloodline injecting fire into all the participants. All three did a great job. I really enjoyed Jay being a lot more fired up. He has a bit more history with CM Punk over the past year. And so I like Jimmy trying to be the one to kind of mediate this, but Punk calling everything out. Like, Roman never apologized. I'm sorry that...
I heard it the first time he said it.
Holy shit, you're such a loser.
I'm just saying. I heard the first time he said it, dude. It wasn't good then and ain't good now. You just regurgitating shit. It's just wild, dude. But yeah, go ahead.
Now, my understanding is Roman is supposed to be back next week, right?
Yeah, it was great to see Roman show up. Good job,
right.
Roman.
It was very funny.
Part-time Roman.
To plot his revenge.
Sure.
It's just hysterical, like.
He's just one of those. Listen, all the people who bitch about Brock Lesnar, but have that same fucking energy with fucking Roman Reigns because he's doing.
I think
I'm not. Was I talking about you, motherfucker? Guilty ass conscience. No one's talking to you about this.
No, I don't.
Guilty ass conscience.
Dom Mysterio and Judgment Day beat up Finn Balor. Can I just say something? One thing from this little bit that I did quite enjoy was Finn Balor shuffling under the chair.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like trying to get out of it. Even though, like that's real selling. Like I don't know.
I think we might finally be getting that fucking Finn Balor big babyface push we've been waiting for years now.
Yep,
Okay,
seriously.
I almost
This
struggle to
happened a long
believe
time
it.
ago, but better late than never. That we're
I
finally
almost
doing
struggle to believe that it will happen. But
Yeah.
I didn't say anything because I think I was sick that week. When we were talking about it was CM Punk and Balor, right? And that dog shit trash, right?
Hot shit trash.
So I was thinking that, I was like, why wouldn't Balor have pulled out the Demon in this situation, right? To win the championship.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't make any sense.
I said that.
I know, but he's like, okay. He's like fucking Ted Williams out here. Just because he didn't hit the last one don't mean he's not going to hit the next one. You know what I mean? Fucking the Demons.
He himself has made it very clear he doesn't want to always be using the Demon as like a crutch or whatever.
Okay, Mike, I get it. He barely uses the thing in the main roster. I think he's used it like 3 or 4 times ever fucking since he's been in the fucking main roster in like 6 years or 7 years, right? That's stupid as shit. That is dumb as fuck.
But I think if you get him to
if I'm playing a game and I have this perk that I put on, and I'm like, whoa, look, I can grow 5 feet and I'm fucking 2 times stronger. Why would I not use that in what would be a boss fight?
Well, he was obviously going to lose.
Okay.
Big time gamer, Donnie.
Look at me. I understand from a booking perspective, but I, as a fan, trying to look at this shit logically, I'm like, why isn't he using that thing?
I mean,
Here's the time.
I'm looking at it logically and saying he hasn't used it in like 5 years, so.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Can you hear me over the cock in your mouth? The Triple H cock in your mouth, dude? It sucks. It has sucked. It continues to suck. My only hope for redemption.
Used it one time, I think.
My only hope for redemption now is that they basically let Finn Balor turn into the Demon as often as he wants to, kills everybody, and then wins the championship again.
I think it's obviously a far better chance of him bringing out the Demon as a babyface than a heel, because it's a character that people love.
I understand how wrestling works. But the fact that in all that time you couldn't find a way to get him the Demon more is a huge missed opportunity by WWE. Marketing alone!
I wouldn't be doing it when you're losing matches.
Hopefully at WrestleMania
I could see him
then
doing
maybe
it
he shouldn't be
at WrestleMania, though.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell you something? That's like The Undertaker shouldn't have a cool entrance if he's doing losses, right? Okay, then let him win. Then let him win.
But why was he going to beat CM Punk when CM Punk was facing Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania? I mean, like, come on.
Maybe he shouldn't be in that position in the first place. Come on.
I mean,
what are you fucking stupid? You could have put any other person there and be building him up. They have failed with Finn Balor time after time after time after time. And pardon me if I'm skeptical that they're not going to fail this time too.
So your preference was?
My preference is that he's a world champion. If he is not a world champion and the Demon at least 3 times a year, I'm disappointed. He should be fighting for a world championship. In that conversation, he should be the Demon more often. If it's anything less, that's a failure by WWE.
I don't think anybody's disagreeing that he should be higher up on the card and be.
I don't know. You keep running your fucking mouth. I don't know what you're talking about. Seth Rollins went Looney Tunes. Good reference. Anytime you get Looney Tunes in here, you do that.
We didn't really fully talk about the Dom and Finn thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you got something else to say? I mean, I don't care, but you can say it.
Well, just that, again, it's better late than never that we're getting it. I'm excited for Finn against Dom. I do think it's a possibility now that Finn's going to be a babyface that he could break out the Demon at WrestleMania against Dom, and I think that'd be a huge fucking pop and a big moment. And my hope is that, we are going to move Finn up the card and give him more opportunities at this point. It's been a long time coming. I mean, he's had fleeting moments where he's like gone after the title, like the time that he was the Demon and faced Roman and lost. He's had those, moments here and there, but it hasn't been sustained success. And we all know he's more than good enough to be in that spot. So, hopefully this is the start of that.
Smokes weed before workouts too. Very smart person.
Don't know how that's relevant to anything. Didn't know that, but okay.
Yeah, he said it himself too. He said he likes smoking weed before workouts.
Good to know.
Fuck yeah, dude. I just find that important in my life to justify my actions. Yes.
That's how you get abs, huh?
No. Cause no. No carbs is how you get abs, and calorie deficit. That's how you get abs. Smoking weed just makes you giggle while you're fucking squatting, which is nice. Bailey, Seth Rollins, Looney Tunes Vision, blah, 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 blah. DJ?
I was going to say about Finn Balor, very happy he's turning face, but like, it was a little bit of an odd follow-up to Danhausen cursing Dom. Like, I kind of want to see the Dom, just being in full misery for like the next month after being cursed by Danhausen. I want more of that.
Kind of the point of like the Danhausen curse though is that like nobody actually takes it seriously that they're really being cursed by him.
That's the problem.
I mean, he lost the championship because of it.
Right, he lost the championship. I wanted to see more of a follow-up for that.
Because of the curse.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Here we go again.
It's 100% because of the curse.
That's like saying the Red Sox didn't win a World Series for all those years because they were cursed. No, because they were horribly managed.
Well, they weren't. No, they weren't cursed though.
They were cursed.
You're selling a
No.
character on the
Babe Ruth
curse he gave him, and then he lost.
No.
Okay, let's talk about. I can't. You guys are fucking. We're
Seth
going
Rollins
hard
and
R
full
here.
Looney Tunes.
Rollins, yeah. BJ, talk about it.
Yeah, not the best.
BJ, Mike Chiara, would you like to defend it? Because it sucked. This all sucked.
It was
But it's
Occupy
fine.
Raw. There was 1,000 masked men, and you just
Occupy
made a
Raw is
million
great.
masked men. Is what you did with this segment. Yeah. It wasn't anything special. I
It
think
sucked. Say it
I
sucked.
think
Just say it sucked.
I think the problem with
Oof.
fucking relax. We're here to talk about wrestling, not to say stop. Move on. I think the problem with Seth Rollins is they are waiting to see what the deal is with Braun Breaker and if they're going to be able to have that match. Because if you can't have that match, then what are you doing? Is he facing like one of Logan Paul or Austin Theory? Is he facing Brock Lesnar like BG and I talked about a couple weeks ago as a possibility? Like, what are you doing there? We obviously don't know what they know about Braun's status and if he's going to be available potentially for WrestleMania. So I think you're kind of like in this holding pattern with Seth. And then, Adam Pearce said the whole "you're not actually cleared" thing. I don't necessarily buy that because he was fucking swinging a chair last week. But maybe there's some truth to that too in terms of him not being able to do a ton physically. So I think that they're just trying to keep him present on TV and figure out stuff to do. But this literally was like the masked man version of Occupy Raw with Daniel Bryan, which was lame when that happened. So this wasn't, any better.
Yeah, it sucked. I just wanted you to say it sucked. That's all. Just tell me it sucked. You can say all this stuff afterwards, but I want you to be honest with yourself because you're more than willing to say AEW sucks sometimes, but you just won't say.
You're not.
I do. I say it all the time. I know his long-term booking has been dog shit.
I've said
You know
that
what I mean?
Cody versus Randy is not the
I know what you
best
mean.
option.
Okay, I
I've
said sucks.
that-
Just say it sucks like you're willing
I've
to
said
say
that
here.
the
Use
Seth
the
thing hasn't
terminology.
been great. I'm
Cool.
going to say something else hasn't been great.
Most of it. You know what hasn't been great? The build to WrestleMania 42. Problematic, I'd say. Bailey,
Neither
number
is
one
the Build to
contender.
Revolution. You slurped that
That's
up.
very stupid. Did
Oh,
you see
okay.
them attack the fucking Young Bucks brother, or did you miss that?
It was fucking
You
stupid.
idiot. They fucking shoved his mom down, dude. What are you talking about? CM Punk wish he could, dude. Talking about Graves, this fucking dude's pushing moms. Bailey, number one contender for AJ Lee's WWE Women's IC title. Well, no, we also believe that Becky Lynch is going to get involved for a triple threat.
Well, yes, this is what I discussed last week. I said Bayley would win, and then Becky interrupts the match next week, and you can set up a triple threat for WrestleMania. So it's all coming together.
I like that.
I'm fine with it. It's fine. I'm not much into the AJ Lee return or run or anything here.
Right, that's
with
why you
this.
have Bailey and Becky in it.
Yeah, but I mean that's why I'm.
Bayley's
It's
always wanted to face AJ.
it's inoffensive. It's a good hardcore casual fans are like will probably get a kick out of that match. It's
You
fun.
can also draw on last year's WrestleMania where, it was revealed that Becky took out Bayley and took her spot at WrestleMania, so you got that going as
And
well. So
from the bottom of my heart,
Solid.
this is a good mid-card WrestleMania match.
Agreed.
See, look, we're not always
Yeah,
fighting.
I would have Bayley win at WrestleMania.
I would love that.
Yeah, that would be very cool. Talk about like a hat tip.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We took you out last year. Going to have you win this year. AJ Lee leaves afterwards.
She's been
and then
fucked
Bayley
around on
and Becky.
WrestleMania several times.
So
too,
many times.
which is
Too many
crazy.
times. She's incredible. She was
At
one
least
of
twice where she was just
Right.
left off the card.
Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill size each other up. I'm putting this in the same category. I'm putting CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Just not for me.
This segment was way worse than anything.
Yeah.
CM
I'm
Punk
just
or
saying
Roman.
it's not for me, so I'm
And
not going
I
to scream
love
about
Rhea and Jade. The subject matter of this promo sucked.
It was awkward. Like the cadence of both of their promos just wasn't great.
Well,
The best part was the ending with the
if
mic
we're
drop.
very honest, both promos sucked. I'm very disappointed by Rhea Ripley. That
Right.
She's usually better than this, but
Exactly.
Jade Cargill's never been great on the mic, and this is just another example of that. And honestly, I'm concerned that the match is going to be pretty clunky too. So it just is what it is.
But here's the
She
thing.
is green. Jade's green, and that's okay. But you got to protect her, and that's what I was hoping Rhea would be like.
Jade in there was somebody who's capable in the ring, and she's shown that she can have
Jade-
matches. Her match against Naomi.
Yes, I was gonna
Evolution
say.
was great.
That was a great match.
It was not
Rhea
great. It
Ripley-
was fine.
Yeah,
It was
yes, it
fine
was.
at best.
Well.
This is you just use the
No,
wrong.
you just want to admit
Your
anything
terminology
because
is fucking nuts. It wasn't great. No
Yes, it
one
was.
would call that great.
You creamed your pants over.
But
her
what did
2
Dave give
matches
it?
that she
What
had in
did Dave
AEW,
give
How
it?
great they were all the time.
Cool,
It's
cool.
simply
What
because she's
did
in
Dave give
WWE
it?
That you say she can't work.
That's
reality.
she couldn't
But-
work in AEW, pal.
But you never said that back then.
She wrestled 18 times and most of them were squash matches. I told you, that's what you do because that is cool. That is cool. You don't have someone who's green as shit work a long match. You ever come out and fucking primetime Brian Lee it,
She
dude?
doesn't work very long.
Oh
matches
my
in
God.
WWE. She doesn't.
Here's a nickel, buy a fucking clue,
And
Jack.
it's not even the point we're discussing, which is this promo. The weird part about it to me is
Sucked.
they did that stuff on social media and then it's not even brought up in the promo. And like they move on and they're talking about like, oh, I'm really strong and got big muscles.
Maybe
And
it was.
Rhea's
Maybe she was being true. Maybe just Jade Cargill's a piece of shit and had heat backstage. I heard.
Well, we'll talk about that in a little while, but in a certain segment. But
Go spark up your
Rhea's
bowl
like,
and shut the fuck up.
Rhea's like, yeah, your muscles are really big, but mine are make me a good wrestler, and I'm gonna beat you at WrestleMania. It's just like there was no substance to it. Like I'm not gonna blame Jade or Rhea for not cutting good promos. Like the content sucked. Like it was not interesting at all.
It reminded me of Triple H and Scott Steiner,
Yeah,
which wasn't good fucking 23 years ago. Right.
Yeah, this
Dave
wasn't
gave
good, and
Jade
I am giving them some blame. I expect more out of Rhea Ripley. She's been bad. She's had shitty content before and made it good. That's part of your job as a fucking entertainer. And they didn't. I was not entertained.
she could have delivered it the best way possible. It still wouldn't have been interesting.
Dave gave Jade
That's a
Naomi.
two-part problem, pal.
Dave gave Jade Naomi 3.25 stars. So Donnie can shut the fuck up now.
Wow, dude,
Wow,
barely
that's
over
like,
3
that's
stars. That's
5.5
crazy.
on the Dave scale of black women.
Oh, now he's racist too? Is that what you're saying? He hated women before, but
Always
you have
has been.
you have no proof of that. Show me one piece of proof of that.
Remember when you said something about Bad Bunny and like stealing shit off of cars and stuff?
Yeah, I mean it's a problem.
That's
And
right.
How about
it's not
view of
racist.
the word
It's
mark
true.
in wrestling?
A lot of
Yeah,
stereotypes
he
are
said
true,
the word
dude.
mark is just as bad as saying the N-word.
That's just ignorance.
That's not ignorance. That's fucking stupid.
Ignorance, dude. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there. Damian Priest and R-Truth. Oh, holy shit! #1 contenders for Tag Team Championship. Less excited. I like them. I don't care about this.
Judgment Day
less
reunion.
excited.
I like them doing something with R-Truth.
This is wild that this is where Damian Priest is at, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is. I'm not. No, thank you.
2 years ago, this guy fucking won the championship, cashed in Money in the Bank in the opener of WrestleMania Night 2. Everyone freaked out, loved it. It was fucking awesome. Last year, he's going up against Drew, non-title match.
It was a good match.
Basically, it was meaningless. Great match. Basically meaningless, though. And here we are, #1 contender for the Tag Team Championship with R-Truth, which I love R-Truth. One of my favorites.
Well, this
But
match isn't going to happen at WrestleMania.
I'm not saying it's going to happen at WrestleMania. I don't care where it's
gonna
happening.
happen
I'm
on
just saying that
SmackDown or Raw one day.
this is where Damian Priest is at. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's sad, and I hate it. To be honest with you, and this is a shitty use of R-Truth too. I don't want to hear it.
You also gotta look at the landscape and like where else does he fit? I don't
Sure,
know.
there's only so many spots, but that's
Captain
not,
Justification.
figure it the fuck out.
It's
This was the
Captain
guy that you were pushing.
Logic.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, don't even fucking start with me.
Dude,
You will
Boy
fucking-
Ricochet's
you will-
gonna be on the fucking pre-show of Revolution. You, don't
You
say
will,
anything.
yeah, to get people interested. At least there's a reason behind that.
Still interested.
Well,
Yes.
no one's going to be interested.
That's so.
Plenty of
awesome.
people are going to be interested, dude. It's going to be a great
No.
match.
Can we get to the main event here?
El Grande
Let's do it.
Americano
No.
or
No.
Danhausen.
Yeah, Danhausen
Yeah.
and the Miz, baby.
I'm
Yeah,
out on this
excited.
too.
This
Mike-
was amazing. I loved it so much.
yeah,
Backstage
I'm out.
segment on SmackDown. Danhausen is demanding things from Nick Aldis, including a mentor. And Nick Aldis is like, I don't know. And then he like starts walking, and Danhausen follows him. They find the Miz, and like he's like, I got the perfect mentor for you. it's The Miz, and now Danhausen is tweeting him constantly, trying to go over plans, and this is going to be incredible, and I hope that they become a tag team and win the tag team championships, to be honest.
I'll tell you right now, they deserve more than Priest and fucking, this is right where, so what is Danhausen, right? He's a gimmick guy, he's a comedy wrestler, right? That's what he is, right? Well, good. Well, look, proving once again, that's right where Miz deserves to be, because he's a gimmick guy. He's a fucking nothing talent in the ring. He's a comedy wrestler.
Other people, which is what he does every time he's
involved.
Yeah,
cool. That's really cool. Really cool.
Do you
this
got
is.
Something that's
I'm
really
convinced.
Cool and great, and you want to accentuate it and make it even better. Put it with the Miz.
I'm convinced.
Danhausen R-Truth would be awesome too.
I'm convinced right now that WWE was like, we're not going to win over Donnie and the crew. Let's just lean into Mike and the crew.
Well,
so that's
the crew is the one that's supporting this, and it's very over already after fucking 3 shows.
Cool.
And I love the gimmick of him. Just the whole purpose is I need money. I want to make money.
Man, it's true. That's not really.
Right.
That's the reality of the situation.
Sure, but his tweets, he tweets about like, "Hey, buy my T-shirt. I need money.
I
need to be at WrestleMania. I need money." So it's just very funny that that's like just the character.
Well, the thing is, he kind of did that before without actually saying I need money, so this kind of feels a little force-fed and like WWE force-feeding the lines a little bit. Don't take away his funny.
Literally, this has been part of his character for his entire existence. Just because you're fucking
I need money,
kept him on the sideline. Human monies. He would always say that. I'm
yeah, that's fine, but not
monies.
I need money. Like I said,
it's the same fucking thing.
That's what I'm saying. Dude,
no, it's not.
I'm paraphrasing.
It's not.
Jesus.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry. I know you didn't see him for 3 years because he was on Guantanamo Bay, but this has been his character.
I liked him far before you ever did, so I don't even know why you're yelling at me. NXT Vengeance Day. Did not watch. So, Mike, give me your favorite match, favorite moment overall. Grade there? I heard it sucked, though. Just from the circle that I've kind of grown, they said NXT is washed, and it sucked. So.
No, it's actually much better.
It's one of those ones, and this happens often, where it's like you look at the card and you're like, And because you have these low expectations, it's actually like, wow, this is actually a pretty good, entertaining show.
Yeah,
I agree.
Completely.
Far surpassed expectations. Then there was the main event, which wasn't great. But everything before that.
That's the thing. Like, Joe Hendry, he's just not a great in-ring guy. You know?
He's a guy.
That's why you don't hire people on a fucking viral internet sensation thing.
Well, you do,
Tony
because
does.
You can make money off of it, but...
Yeah, they sure do that. Instead of caring about the fans, they sure do make that money.
But the fans like Joe Hendry, so...
Some of them.
I like Joe Hendry. It's just the match.
Yeah.
I think Ricky Saints just doesn't really...
You're just not.
I think Ricky Saints doesn't really do it for me overall.
I mean, I think Ricky is... If, like, he had great matches with Ethan Page, and we don't think Ethan Page, like, top-of-the-line in-ring guy.
So Ethan Page is very good in the ring.
He's good, but I don't think he's like elite.
I think you're very much underselling him right now, which is crazy because you're up WWE's tick.
Than you do. I've been saying for a long time he's the best thing in NXT that they got. So
I'll be honest, Mike. I feel like
you said you liked him more than me.
100% I do.
You hated the karate video, you coward. How dare you? I liked him far more than you ever will, ever.
Karate guy was not good.
I gotta be honest, Mike. I feel like the pairing, the backstage segment with Ricky and Ethan, where they're like, I need you because, things are better when I was champion, right? You were champion too. We're both not champion right now. Help me win the championship back.
Right.
I actually kind of feel like the show would be a lot more interesting if Ethan did help Ricky beat Joe Hendry for the championship instead of Joe retaining.
I think that they're trying to, my assumption is that maybe we're getting a triple threat at Stand Deliver with Ricky, Ethan Page, and Joe Hendry, and that's kind of why they did that. Build tension between them, I guess.
That's fair.
Which I don't mind. But yeah, like we've talked about it. They're in a rebuilding mode. They called up 5 or 6 of their best guys and girls, and they got to reload. Like the women's division's still great, I feel like, but especially the men's division, they're
cool. Match moment overall grade.
Favorite match? Honestly, like. I'd probably go Blake Monroe against Jada.
I agree. Absolutely.
I thought that was a really good match. It was a good street fight. And I think it's like kind of match that Blake Monroe needed because she hasn't been pushed at the top, which I've been kind of surprised about. But, they have a really good women's division. So they've, kind of had her in the mid card. But I think that's maybe the kind of breakout performance that she could have used. Favorite moment? I really like the finish of Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan. These NXT Underground matches are always really entertaining. This is probably my second favorite match of the night was Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan. The spinning backhand knockout, like the flash knockout, I thought that was really cool. Overall grade, you give it like probably a 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't like out of this world, but it was definitely better than I was expecting.
That's a 4.5 without the curve, BJ.
Yeah, I think by far the match tonight was the opener. I really enjoyed Mike moment night. Might be Lola Vice twerking in Kaylani's face after the win, but Tony
and the dad like going crazy,
right?
Like he's fucking Hulk Hogan or Donald Trump. It was crazy.
But in all seriousness, the opening of Tony D'Angelo and Deion Lennox, who I don't care about at all, but it's just starting with a backstage brawl that goes all outside, all the way around the arena, parking lot. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a great way to get you interested in the match that had no heat to me, at least. And they got me invested in the match by doing that. So I thought that was just a brilliant moment. And that is the thing about NXT that Shawn Michaels has done such a great job of just booking a show to watch. Kind of like a Lucha Underground type of show where we have all this variety, and that's what NXT does better than any other show in wrestling, in my opinion. 6 out of 10.
Okay, great. So 5. Okay, so WrestleMania is looks the same as last week. The only thing that changed was Cody Rhodes. PvP loaned himself right to a championship. Crazy, dude.
As he does.
Let's get that part of the government that investigates them on his ass. Dude, forget Tom Brady. Let's get him on his ass.
I think he's trying to fast track his way to Cena. He's like, I don't got that much time left, so I'm just gonna do it.
Seriously, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, he's gonna lose it to Randy Orton and win it back the Monday after on Raw.
Backlash.
No, he's gonna do the Monday after because he's got to lose it at Backlash, pal.
Yeah, true.
What did Ric Flair say? I was 76 or 117, I had to lose 16 or something like that.
He never had 17, he had 16, buddy.
He had more. He won a couple in Japan that
he
they
had
don't
16
count.
and he lost 16.
There you go. Look at that. See what he said?
It's crazy how you fucked that up for your favorite wrestler.
After he ate pussy on that train, it's always been. No, he's number one. He passed Macho Man there. Macho Man have any? Although I did see Macho Man on Weird Al's show, elbow drop that hamster.
Yep, there you go.
Ooh, it's strong love for him.
Macho Man surpassed him when all the stuff came out about Flair on the plane.
No,
everybody makes mistakes, man. I'm all about second chances. So are you.
Okay.
I know that.
Are
At
you?
that moment, you definitely moved him down to 2. But
I'm
now
not.
that some time has passed,
Well, now that he
back
said
up.
sorry, that's all you care about.
He definitely didn't do that. But
He said, "Woo, Space Mountain" or
Yeah.
whatever.
Sorry.
All right, let's talk.
Say
Sorry.
pretty much that exact same thing in Philly
Yeah,
at Xfinity Live.
I would say this.
Donnie wasn't there for that.
No, me and you saw it.
He's guilty of sexual assault on the regular. Probably. Allegedly. All right, guys. Number 1 on my fake board, baby. I almost just switched him by saying that out loud. That's probably not going to happen. All right, guys, listen. Here's the deal. Let's get our D'Lo Brown heads out. It's the main event of the evening, AEW Revolution. This is the shit I'm talking about. Yo,
I'm so
hey,
mad that I gotta spend 10 hours of my Sunday watching
hey,
this.
BJ, look at me, pal. No muting this one. No 2 times
what?
speed
Are
on
you kidding
this
me?
one,
I
baby.
can't 2 times speed on
We
Fortune.
are
You
fucking
gotta hear
all
37 different
day.
announcers on the night, BG.
You'll
Monday-
be surprised at how much I mute this.
Monday is going to be good. I'm going to be squatting while I'm listening to Tony Giovanni.
Wait, so you just watch
Does
it
that mean
taking a
you're
shit?
watching while you're taking a dump?
Yeah.
No, doing like working out. But yeah,
I didn't get that.
I'll put it on my phone. I'll watch it while I'm shitting. I'm not above it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My
Been there,
grandfather
buddy.
used to read a book on the shitter. I watch wrestling, okay, dude? This
The
is
real
my
graps.
cross to bear, not yours. All right, let's start out with the 21-man blackjack battle royal for the national championship. Ricochet forced to put the title on the line in this match in the pre-show.
There's 20
Rick-
guys I got nothing for being the
Yup.
pre-show
Hey,
battle
listen.
royal.
Listen,
Ricochet
it's
on
going
the
to be a
pre-show,
fun-ass
Big
time.
Boom AJ on the main show.
Whoa,
You think that really is going to be on the main show?
No, he usually puts him on the pre-show, so
Right, he
it's just weird that
100%
Wiki doesn't have that yet.
Have we not run our course with Big Boom AJ and the Costco guys?
I
Right, are
didn't
they
know
still
they
a
were a
thing?
thing, and I still don't.
I don't
but
think so. I don't see anything about them anymore.
I
I
haven't
have
seen
no
him
idea.
before this.
Honestly, I also missed that craze.
Did, but I don't.
There's a lot of fads that, like, as someone who's rejecting it now, it's really nice to just be like, I don't even know what they're talking about. Dude.
Ricochet just wins. So
Yes,
I
he
don't know who's
wins.
in the
Yeah,
match.
right?
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't even venture a guess otherwise because I don't know who the fuck else is in.
I'll tell you right now,
Right.
unless you're building a feud coming out of this by bringing somebody back like Brian Cage or something, I don't fucking know. I think Ricochet just wins. But if you do bring someone back after a long injury thing and like he's the last one and just steals it from him, that would be very fun.
Who's a
Now,
former
is
WWE
there-
guy that could debut? And
I was about to ask, who is out there, Donnie, as a free agent from like New Japan or?
I saw a report. I think it was Meltz or maybe it was Fightful recently, and they're like, Ashanti the Adonis has been under contract.
Oh, yeah.
He signed for Ring of Honor.
That was
though.
Fightful.
He appeared in Ring of Honor a couple times.
I had
Great.
no clue.
No, he only recently debuted. Listen, can I tell you something about that report? This should be in Dirt Sheet Busters. He only reported that after he showed up in Ring of Honor and said he'd been there 6 months.
That's funny.
Okay? Is that not a problem for you, Dirt Sheet Busters, man?
That is a problem.
The whole thing is a problem to me. Like, why are they signing Ashanti the Adonis at all?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe they feel he's got, I don't know, Swerve maybe.
They just
put in a good
debuted
word
like
for him, I don't
4
know.
people on Dynamite last week.
Oh, dude.
The dogs.
The dogs. Oh. That's the last of the New Japan guys I like.
War Dogs. And,
That was yeah, because you can't say the dog, you can't say the War Dogs because that's copyrighted by New Japan. But what you can do is you can take the last of their good guys and just say these are mine now.
The dogs. You call it something better.
Nah, we'll add it later. We call it fucking Warish Dogs or something. We'll play with it.
The dog experience.
The dogs. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. We'll figure it out. We'll just add them to the Don Callis family soon. Okay, MJF versus Hangman Page. Last chance Texas Deathmatch. AEW World Championship. If Page loses, you will never be able to challenge.
Fucking storytelling you'll ever see to get to this.
There's Mike, you'll be better at this. Crockett Promotions announcer, early 80s. Like the ring announcer guy. No. The ring announcer. The Howard Finkel of it.
That's not Gary Michael Capetta, is it?
Yeah, but yes. Okay, so Gary Michael Capetta. That's good. You got his middle name. It drives me nuts. You do that shit.
No, that's it. He went by that whole name.
But I know. It is actually true. But the truth is,
Gary Mike.
He would be the one who always introduced War Games, and I just remember him looking at an index card like the one I have, being like, holy fuck, I gotta read all this? It's like, once 2 men enter, then a 3rd man will enter, and after him a 4th man will enter. Following that, a 5th man will enter. He's like, Jesus Christ.
Yo, get on with the bid already. What the fuck
That's
is
it,
the point
that's
of
it.
this?
It's just, that's what it feels like. With all these words here.
All that to get
What
to
the
that.
Well, let me tell you something, real
And
quick.
you yell at me about
If
my storytelling?
AEW could bring back Gary Michael Capetta for just this one moment, I would pop huge, dude. You could have brought back Bob Caudle, but you fucking missed it.
Adam Page
He's
wins.
dead. R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. He just recently died, remember?
Mm-hmm. We
Sad,
talked about
dude.
it.
He was like, he had to have been like 105. He was
Damn
old.
near.
MJF wins.
That'd be silly.
I think it'd be sillier for Hangman Page, who couldn't draw a dime. And
Oh, here we go. Is this the hill you're dying on? You liked him a couple months ago. And now because he had that 2-month run where it was a bad. Listen, after he won the championship and they didn't really have anything planned for him, then he just dropped it to Samoa Joe, right? Dude, you just turned then. Like it's you liked him before that. He's good.
If I had a nickel for every time Hangman Page, I was told that he's the guy and he got the title, and then he had a subpar title reign and they had to take it off of him because interest in the company was at an all-time low. I'd only have 2 nickels, but pretty weird that it happened twice. And
maybe you should learn from your mistake, give them the moments, and do what you did with Mick Foley.
They are going to learn from their mistakes and not put it on them again.
Yeah, Mick Foley.
I think this
I
is
said what the fuck I said.
I think this is the vehicle for a heel turn for him potentially, where MJF beats him, and it kind of sends him in the tailspin, and he turns heel. I don't know. They'll figure out a way to book around the stipulation. I'm sure somehow, some way he'll get another title shot in the future, but I just don't think it makes any sense for him to have just dropped the title and to have been coming off a shitty title reign to go put the title back on him, especially when MJF is your best guy.
Amateur. BJ?
Accepted.
Oh, okay, I heard you. I didn't listen. FTR versus the Young Bucks, the tag team championship. We giving the
Yikes.
YB the titles for a little goodbye thing because they're gonna retire soon.
Are they?
I think they're
That'd be
definitely
amazing.
gonna win. They're the Young Bucks.
Yes, I always pick the Young Bucks.
Yeah, I mean this has been great though. You guys lying so there's no build.
Great.
You're an idiot.
We didn't say that.
Also, I love FTR with the Rascals as well. That was really fun stuff as well. The match,
Ciampa?
the match I'm most looking forward to, Mox and Takeshita, fucking Banger City. I'm very much excited for this. Legitimately, all jokes aside, no trolling here. I love Jon Moxley, and you know that. Takeshita truly is fucking incredible, and I like him a lot. And this should be a really good match.
For one of the 10 mid-card titles that they have.
I don't know why you're complaining. It's for gold. You know, they're fighting for something.
I assume Mox wins.
I mean, I honestly think Takeshita could win too because they love pushing him and he is being pushed pretty hard and he is, great.
And
so if Mox is going to go do
trouble to put the title on Mox, he hasn't had it that long. I feel like.
I'm picking Takeshita.
I'm going to go Takeshita as well.
There we go.
Andrade versus Bandito. Banger alert.
I think this could be match of the night.
Yeah, banger
Should
alert.
be.
I like Bandito a lot. I'm going to go with Andrade, though.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Andrade as well.
Because he gets these wins, and it seems like he's going to go fight for the title, and then you have Hangman beat him out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you'd want to get back on track with Andrade.
Yeah. And I think Andrade... MJF and Andrade. They already beefed a little online. Remember he said something about his girl or something? Remember that? Did that happen? Did I make that up?
That doesn't sound. They're not ringing a bell, but
just look up Andrade and MJF. I think they might have had a thing. Brody King and Swerve Strickland. I'm going with Swerve, but this is also banger alert.
Yeah,
I think it's Swerve, and I think that's kind of going to spell the end of Brody King near the top for a while, probably. I think they gave him his title match against MJF, and then there's going to be another loss, and then.
Well, I think
maybe him and Bandito. Will be
I was going to say
they're both going to lose.
Bandito's going to lose. Brody King's going to lose. They're both dejected in the back. They kind of find each other, and they're like, "You want to give it another go?"
Like Tony and Mina.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. A thing.
I still don't really like that they turned Swerve heel. Like, when he came back, it was such a big moment. I was really hoping that he was going to be involved in the title picture very quickly with that.
Can I say something real quick?
I don't think he makes a lot of sense as a heel, to be honest with you.
It was listen to him talk. It was his idea, and they kind of approved it, and everything went. Sometimes I feel like you too much freedom. Does that make sense? Like
it's just like you had this massive moment of him coming back as a face.
In WWE, I don't feel like there's enough freedom, and then AEW, I feel like.
Well, apparently Cody has all the freedom. So.
No, Triple H just tells him how much he wins. It's just I feel like there's a middle ground we're missing. So.
No, I don't think he should be a heel right now.
Yeah, like
it made more sense for him to be a babyface than be getting set up to go face MJF next.
He could be getting set of the face Page. Now you have a switch of Page and as the face against Swerve as a heel.
Let's not go back to Swerve and Page again.
That has been great.
I mean, that was one of their.
That is probably
we just had it.
Okay. And you're fucking. You just told me you want the bloodline back.
That's not a match. That's an entire group.
It's a storyline, and guess what? You just did it for a long time.
I mean, you're adding things to the storyline.
Tekla against Chris Statlander, 2-on-3 falls match. Sounds like somebody's getting a courtesy fall. Tekla wins.
Pretty much. Tekla winning.
Here's the thing. I didn't get to talk about this championship change when it happened. Mm-hmm. Statlander called her title run kind of weird. She wasn't really expecting it.
Because it was.
We all talked about how weird it was. There was kind of they forced the hand as what's her face Toni Storm had to go away for a short period of time, and then Statlander was taken over there. I remember that.
I like it was in the article I read about her talking about. It was like I'm not going to send the link. I don't care, but it is what it is. I like Tekla a lot. I like what she does. I like how she wrestles. I like her character work. I like all of this. Her promos are really good. So I hope she wins, and I hope she gets a really good storyline coming out of this, as we always do hope.
I hope Chris Statlander gets something coming out of this, because she's probably going to be doing nothing coming out of this, to be honest with you. That's the situation we're usually in with their women's division.
You know what I would do? Statlander and Willow had a thing, and the Harley Cameron. I would make it like to where they like fight over Willow. You kind of do like a Naomi, Bianca, Jade kind of situation with the three of them.
It's just always going back to the same thing. Like, they had, like, her turn heel, turn back babyface, turn back heel, turn back babyface, doing stuff with Willow, then go back to Willow. It's like, they don't know what to do with her, I feel like. And she's, like, arguably the best they have in the ring, besides Mercedes.
She's very good. Well, I don't understand why you hate Toni Storm now.
I don't hate Toni Storm, but
I don't understand
right now today is a better in-ring wrestler than Toni Storm.
I think Toni Storm tells a better in-ring story, dude. I disagree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
But that's just whatever.
Depends on the situation.
I don't think it does, but that's fine. I'm done arguing. Don Callis family, Okada, Fletcher, and Mark Davis, against Mystico, Kevin Knight, and Mike Bailey. Do you
like Callis family?
Yeah, obviously. But a quick question. I don't think we've ever talked about Speedball Mike Bailey in any extensive period with the karate stuff. Mike, you kind of made a jab there. Do you like him or not?
No, not really.
Mike, BJ, do you like him?
He's an impressive athlete, but he doesn't do it for me.
I like him because I like different styles of wrestling. Like, that's one of the reasons why I like Zack Sabre Jr. as much, is because it really is a throwback to that, like, World of Sport kind of wrestling. And he's got this, like, mix of, like, the martial arts in there, which is fun. I enjoy it. BJ, did you like it?
I like the tag team. I don't like that he doesn't wear shoes.
Yeah,
because I think it's silly in a wrestling fight to not.
But
wear shoes.
But that's how he did his karate. I know, but I'm just saying to you, like, at least it's true to what he's doing.
Like when Umaga did it, fine, I get it, but I remember
seeing Speedball Mike Bailey in PWG, and he didn't have shoes on, and I was like, that's disgusting.
That's a good point.
That's disgusting.
Also, like, what if you stub your toe? It's gonna fucking hurt.
Oh, dude, dislocating the toe hurts like a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah. And he's flying around.
Smart, but
Okada,
Kevin Knight re-signed reportedly. I don't think that they win though.
No.
I think this is just a showcase match, obviously.
Okada and Fletcher are probably going to tease some.
I think they do win. I think the whole point of
Okada and
dropping
Fletcher,
the titles, them and Hangman dropping the titles, was to get the Hangman out of that, to go face MJF, and to have MJF get involved, so you're adding to the feud between Paige and MJF, and then they're just going to replace him with Mystico. Because why do the Don Callis family, these guys, need the trios titles when Okada's already got a different title, Fletcher's already got a different title? I think this is just a means to an end to get the title off of Hangman, but back onto Jet Speed with Mystico as a replacement.
I mean, that works for me. I also think that they've been teasing a little bit of tension between Okada and Fletcher, so maybe a miscommunication there creates the foundation for some sort of storyline coming out of this between those two. That's a big win for Fletcher if he beats Okada.
Put some of these titles together.
I mean, you could do that too. And like I said, they're pushing Fletcher really hard. I like Fletcher a lot. Him beating Okada in a combine these titles match. That's a cool fucking thing. I can take that. Hold on. Big Boom AJ. That's the guy with the kid, right? And then the Rizzler.
Yeah. The Rizzler.
Got him, dude. Got him.
Yeah,
and he's TBA in a TBA match.
He beats the Rizzler in
a TBA match.
That's crazy, dude. I can't wait for that one. And Timeless Toni Storm against Marina Shafir.
Toni Storm.
Yeah, Toni Storm.
Gotta be Tony.
But you didn't like the build of this match, Mike? For real? I like Marina Shafir and just trying to beat the fucking shit out of Toni Storm. Like, that's how I'm going to beat her. Like, you want to play games, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you.
Marina's, she's fine.
She's not great on the mic, but she fights so hard.
She's obviously gotten a lot better since she, joined with Mox and stuff, but I think this is a huge drop down for Toni, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because she's always in.
I think it's building her momentum.
There's only 2 women's matches on the show, and she has one of them.
I know. There's not allowed to be more than 2. I know.
I want the girl tag team
Where's the tag team
division
titles?
on here.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've been doing great.
Right,
everybody
right,
said the inspiration losing in 30 seconds was a bad thing, but you were putting
It
them
was.
against the two women who you're pushing super hard as
Then why'd you put them against them?
as the
No,
monster.
put someone else against them.
Because
You have a
everybody
fucking
loses the first
established team.
AEW match, dude.
The
What?
inspiration to AEW is one of the most like senseless fits that I could ever
Mhm.
think of.
I think they're
Right.
going to be a
I
comedy
think the
tag
only reason
team in
they
that
went there
division.
is because I know they're friends with Harley Cameron.
Also, they can be a nice
Also, they were in
comedy duo in the women's tag team division. You need depth in that division.
Yeah, that's
They're depth.
fine, but AEW, they
Oh,
don't
here we
really
go.
do
Just
comedy.
okay,
When
cool.
they do comedy, it's
They do
usually-
comedy all the time. What are you
it's
talking
usually
about?
cringe as fuck.
Okay,
So,
okay, here we go. You shut the.
I'll tell
You
you
are
what.
fucking annoying as
here's what
shit,
Tony
dude.
here's what Tony
Holy
can do. Tony
shit.
can look at his roster and he could put a couple people together and be like, "This will get me 5 stars from Dave." But what Tony can't do is write a funny segment. Unless
Jesus
you have
Christ,
a talent
dude.
who's just going to take it, the ball, and run with it and do it.
They have
themselves.
plenty of comedy segments that are quite entertaining.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
understand what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay.
But yeah, the AEW Revolution, I think we're baselining it at 8, and we'll go up from there. You know what I mean? So, BJ, we have Patreon poll results. What's this for?
Yeah, for those that don't know, the first of every month, we
Which
pull
one?
on,
Which one we would do?
we put a poll on Pate. Can you shut the fuck up?
Just trying to figure out which one it was.
This-
Which
you
one
guys
was
are
it?
fucking just horrible, this show.
Right.
Which one?
The whole year.
I liked when you
Actually,
weren't here 2 weeks ago when you almost died.
That was the best. Patreon.com/shut the fuck up.
It's just not nice. I don't know what to tell you.
Patreon.com/ringrustradio. Donate. You can vote in our monthly poll. First of every single month, we pull a poll. This month's poll, courtesy of Mike Fiore. Who should answer Brock Lesnar's open challenge for WrestleMania 42?
Oh, good question.
See, Mike makes it all serious and dumb shit. I like making it enjoyable so people come back for the fun.
None of that never happens.
It does. You just won't let me have dinner tables filled with wrestlers all
You
the time.
don't even answer when BG asks for suggestions. Probably 75% of the time or more, you don't answer.
Yeah, then you
Busy.
answer after.
I have literally
after it's
anything.
published.
You say something fucking stupid.
I have literally anything better to do.
So you guys want to guess on who people think should
Boba
face
Fett.
Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, Obafemi. By a lot.
That is true. But who came in second?
Seth Rollins.
Nope.
Yeah, Seth Rollins.
Did you say Brock Lesnar's
Yeah,
going to fight
against
Brock Lesnar?
baby.
I'd watch.
Gunther. It's Gunther.
He came in third. Second,
LA
Chris
Knight.
Jericho.
Oh, Chris Jericho. Oh,
Okay.
holy
Joy
shit,
Cruz
dude.
says time to bring
That
it
would be
full
cool
circle.
as shit having Chris Jericho come back to just fight
Yep.
He would
fucking Brock
die.
Lesnar. I would just,
George-
me?
No, Jericho would.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was like, yeah, I don't know. There has to be a gentleman's agreement. Brock's like, he yelled at me one time. I want him.
George Cruz says time to bring it full circle. Jericho vs. Brock, hit me or kiss me match. What's the deal? He says, given that Brock probably wins the match, we'll go for LA Knight. If Brock was to lose, either Oba or Royce Keys would be a good choice to cement them as future stars. And Dante says, dude,
What
don't
happened to
get
him?
me started. Don't get me started on that.
Donnie
Don-
wrote an article long ago about Will Hobbs versus Brock Lesnar.
There you go. Dante says Oba is the only.
That's what I'm saying. I almost prefer Will Hobbs to Obafemi, I think.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Obafemi.
do. I know you love the presentation of Obafemi and stuff like
This
that.
is
but
awesome.
It's.
Royce Keys has no
prefer Will
presentation. He had one appearance.
He had 2 appearances. He appeared on Stephanie McMahon's podcast to talk about his
Right.
sad childhood.
That doesn't count.
Right, this makes no fucking sense. You debuted this guy in the fucking Royal Rumble and did nothing with him for 3 months. Fuck are we doing? Pissing me
They
off.
honestly should
Anyway,
have just had him go. I mean, probably has a contract where he's just main roster, but it would have been better for him to go to fucking NXT and like decimate
could have dominated.
or something.
dude,
Yeah.
could have been amazing in NXT. Anyways, patreon.com/ringrustradio. Go there to hear the ad-free version of our podcast. You get early access to our retros like WWF Vengeance 2001, our match drafts for AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, and Roman Reigns. Plus, the retro we did today, the Naked Gun from 2025 featuring Cody Rhodes, and our WrestleMania top 10 list for the best entrances, best main events, and best openers. Most importantly, you can sign up to hear Mark fucking Madness right now. You can also sign up for next month's bracket challenge taking place Tuesday.
There's a lot of yelling in Mark Madness. Let me just sell that
Wow.
real quick. We crowned a champion. It's not who you thought it was going to be. Honestly,
I would
no
say
matter
you
who
never
you're thinking
guess.
of, it's
Yeah.
probably not who you thought it was going to be. There was a lot of yelling. There was a lot of vendettas. There was a lot of people highly disappointed at several points in the evening. It was every one of us at some point had a truly disappointed moment.
It was an emotional roller coaster.
It really was, dude. And can you know what? It lived up to the hype. So if you like that, you can get it right now ahead of time.
You like that?
You like that?
You like that?
Anyways, Tuesday, April 21st, 6 p.m. Eastern, we're going to determine the best video game character of all time. And that same day, we're going to host the WWE Fantasy Season 43 draft. You sign up for one, you can join for the other. 2 for 1
It's
deal.
amazing. Like the Venn diagram of like nerds who like video games and nerds who like wrestling. It's not all the way over each other, but it's a lot over each other. That middle part's pretty large. I've had more people message me interest in this one than some of our food drafts, and everyone has to eat.
I've already had several people contact me asking to help for the bracket.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the
BG
tweets are out.
I assume BG was doing preliminary work on the bracket today because
Yes.
he was sending me names. He's like, you know what this is? I'm like, nope.
I was like, yo,
So,
do you?
this is? I'm
Holy
like, nope.
shit. He's treating you like he used to, like, UFC fighters with me. Be like, dude, does anybody care about this guy? I'd be like,
Well,
yeah.
no, that's not real. It's more because I know Mike doesn't know much. And so I need to have a bracket that is filled with people that you guys do
man.
know.
Yo, you messaging me about UFC fighters is 100% true.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's different.
Tell the truth. You're just,
No,
everyone's
I know
not
that.
anymore. You don't do it anymore.
No,
Wait,
I know.
did he message you about UFC fighters because you knew about them or because you didn't know about them?
He was
he
just
knew about
gauging
them.
how
Okay,
popular.
well, that's the opposite. Like, he'll
Right,
ask you
exactly.
about
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
No, he asked you about video game characters because you don't know dick.
Like, more
I know the
modern
characters.
video game characters because I don't know anything about.
That's what I'm
them.
saying. He's
trying to
gauging
see if I
because you don't know shit.
Right,
You're a casual guy. You know what I mean? I see you on
I know
He's an
Discord.
old school gamer.
What are you
That's
doing
the
on?
thing.
What are you doing on Discord so much?
Me?
What?
No, Mike. Every time I turn in there to comment to somebody or fucking reach out, I see Mike on there being a pervert.
just like,
It's crazy,
My
dude.
Discord just automatically opens when I turn on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting.
Mine does also.
Yeah. I literally have never done anything on
Interesting.
Discord other than the times that we've been on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go
it's
to our
awful. It's
Discord,
really-
Ring Rust Radio. It's fucking
You
great.
don't have. You don't have to. You don't have. to.
Anyways, yeah, please join us for our bracket.
Strangeness in the latest report. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Egregious lies anonymously sourced. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Scoop scoop, scoop scoop, scoop scoop, scoop scoop. No lies, no retraction. Scoop scoop, scoop scoop, scoop scoop, scoop scoop. Per a source that's interesting to know.
I guess have a Dirt Sheet Busters, Mike.
Remember, you missed the days, BG, when Dottie would leave.
Did you
Oh,
put
yeah.
Danhausen curse on my fucking voice?
I wish.
Yeah. I wish he would curse you to never show up again. That's what I wish.
Yeah.
But
Cool. Do your segment.
It's from bodyslam.net. WrestleMania will have the same amount of matches that it always does.
Okay.
Glad to know.
Well,
Didn't
they
figure
might
that
change
out,
it, dude. I pray to God they change it now.
According to bodyslam.net, internal expectations currently point toward a packed lineup when WrestleMania heads to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. With the show now just weeks away, sources have begun sharing insight into how many bouts WWE may be planning across both nights of the event. The report indicates that the current plan calls for a substantial number of matches spread across the two-night card. Sources suggest that WWE is preparing for at least 14 matches across the 2 nights, with the possibility that the final card could grow even larger depending on how the remaining storylines play out. Donnie's given Mary Kay 2 inches with the possibility it could grow to 3 if he's excited.
Hey, good for you, Donnie.
So, I looked this up. Ever since they started the 2-night WrestleMania, which was WrestleMania 36, every single time there has been at least 14 matches. So,
Yes.
they're just going based off the what we've seen with 2-night WrestleManias. Every time there's been at least 14. Couple times there's been more. So, literally the report is, there will be at least 14. There could be even more. Thanks, man. Couldn't have figured it out myself.
I hope
No.
there's less, actually, because I hope they're like, all these matches are going to be long. We should go one
Yeah,
less.
I hope we get 13 now.
Right? I really do. Like, I'm like schematically working out, like, Seth Rollins is going to have a fucking 35-minute match, and then the main event's going to be 35 fucking minutes. Let's cut that day down to 6.
You need like 40 minutes for the ads.
There you go.
Oh, my God. And the entrances. Oh,
Yeah, right.
oy vey.
There will be 7 matches for each night.
Yeah,
probably.
I agree. This is from Wrestling Observer Newsletter. Punk wanted Danhausen in WWE per friendship.
Yeah, per fucking nepotism. Got it.
Dave Meltzer reported in the Wrestling Observer Newsletter that Punk, and I quote, spearheaded the idea of bringing Danhausen into WWE. In other words, the move wasn't random. Punk was reportedly
Didn't you just bitch about Harley Cameron bringing in the inspiration or whatever?
No, I didn't bitch about it. I said
But here you go.
why
But this
they
is
went
fine.
there.
This is cool. This is
I
fine.
I literally did not bitch about it. I said, I don't know why they would go there besides that they're friends with Harley Cameron. And yes, we all know that fucking Danhausen is friends with CM Punk, and I'm sure CM Punk, who is his friend and is very influential within WWE, would be like, hey, I know a guy, Danhausen, bring him in. Like, don't gotta tell us that.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, you do have to tell us that. That's why I got $13 a month invested in this.
Oh,
do you know what it really is now? Is it inflation had to
I don't
drive that up?
Ask Adam Rose.
What, for the loan?
No, he honestly hasn't talked to me. He hasn't talked to me. $14.99 for real?
That's
Adam
like
Rose is such a
online.
cheap piece of shit, dude. He found out after hearing it from somebody, BJ, that I was still on his account and he
I didn't
canceled
do
it. I don't know. He found out somehow.
I think he probably looked at his fucking credit card bill.
Said, why am I paying for this shit?
Yeah.
He never even knew it was me.
This is from PW Insider. WWE is surprised Danhausen is doing the thing he's known for doing. That's like Donnie was surprised he was saying the line he's known for saying. According to PW Insider, WWE officials are said to be, and I quote, pleasantly surprised with the merchandise numbers Danhausen has generated since debuting with the company.
Oh, really?
His entire fucking thing is to move
Oh my god!
merchandise.
Seriously, it is one of the.
That's why you sign him.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're getting what they paid for. That's what I'm hearing.
Exactly.
Well,
Why
that's
would
what
you
I'm
be
hearing.
pleasantly surprised? Like, you'd be like, hey, I think Danhausen's going to sell a lot of merch. Danhausen's selling a lot of merch. Wow, exactly what I thought would happen is happening.
Well, that's worth celebrating. Usually in the business world, that doesn't often happen. Like, well, that didn't go as planned. This did.
Rhea and Jade shot Melts into a work and worked Sean Sapp into a shoot.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff. The recent social media confrontation involving Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley has sparked major discussion among wrestling fans, and new details suggest the criticisms seen online may reflect opinions already circulating behind the scenes.
Wow.
Dave Meltzer addressed the situation in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, clarifying that the online exchange was not considered a legitimate shoot, despite speculation across social media that the situation may have been real. The exchange began when Ripley responded to comments during the online back and forth and took direct aim at Cargill during the argument. While Meltzer stated that the interaction itself was not a shoot, he noted the criticisms directed towards Cargill during the exchange were similar to comments he's heard privately from multiple
dude, he heard she was a
members
bitch.
of the WWE women's roster.
Damn, she's a bitch, dude. Crazy.
Women's roster is talking to Dave Meltzer, by the way.
I disagree. I bet you Chelsea Green does. I bet you Chelsea. And I know for a fact Kevin Owens did.
That he's not part of the women's roster. The only member of the women's roster I could ever see talking to Dave would maybe be Natty, because she's like old school, but that's about it.
Nah, I bet you. No. I think a lot of people think more highly of him than you want to admit.
They do not.
Kevin Owens is one of your favorite ever, and fucking Matt Riddle confirmed he was a fucking little snake.
Who is on crack?
He's not on crack. He's on cocaine, dude. Big difference, dude.
Claim that maybe Kevin Owens talked to Dave Meltzer. Okay, here's a quote from Meltz. While this was not a shoot, no matter what people tell you, because WWE forbids that type of thing from its talent on social media platforms. Yeah, no talent's ever done something they're not supposed to do before. Okay. The reality is that what was said about Cargill was almost identical to what several other women talent have told me over the past year, really starting after the Shayna Baszler and Cargill confrontation went public. I forgot about that report from Meltz, but there you go. Meltzer also noted that some frustration among talent reportedly stems from the perception that Cargill's push has been driven primarily by her appearance rather than in-ring development, It's natural with the resentment of her being pushed while not being good in the ring or anything special on promos, but completely due to her unique look. He added that some talent feel they have not received the same opportunities despite believing that they are stronger performers. Most of the women believe they are better and didn't get the same chances, which leads to resentment, Meltzer said. By the way,
he's like, these bitches are cackling hens. That's what he just said.
Multiple times that Meltzer's targeted Jade Cargill, who left his precious AEW, by the way, so don't forget that.
She's a traitor and not good in the ring. Everything he said is probably true.
I gotcha. So that's what Mel said. He said it's totally a work. They were just working. They were having a little fun on Twitter. Well, here's the follow-up. Earlier discussion around the situation including speculation that the interaction may have started as a storyline-driven exchange before shifting tone when references to WWE Creative were made during the public argument. However, a new update from Fightful Select indicates that while the tweets themselves may not have been a coordinated work, WWE officials are not concerned about the situation affecting their upcoming plans. Here's a quote from Sean Sapp. WWE wrestlers are adamant that the content of Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill's tweets are not a work. Contrary to reports, there is no concern that the two will work together. Great. So Dave says, no matter what anybody tells you, it was a work. And then Sean Sapp says, no matter what anybody tells you, it was a shoot.
This is the kind of mixed messaging that makes wrestling journalism, calls into question our legitimacy.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? We're trying, Mike. We're trying our best to bring some legitimacy to wrestling. And that is, I realized the other day when we were going through wedding stuff, I've been with you longer than I've been with my wife.
Yeah, I remember
What?
that.
Yeah, we got married in 13.
The wedding when we didn't even like or know you. We still don't like you, but we.
No, I know that. But
I mean, that was a very nice thing that I did.
With your wife, that doesn't make any sense.
I've been married to you guys longer than I've been married to her. Is that better?
Yes, that is better.
Okay.
That's more accurate.
You were in a relationship with her before you knew us. But
Yeah. Okay, there. I cleaned up the semantics. I've been with you a long time, and I don't love it.
Mm-hmm. It's bad.
What'd you get me? What's our 15th year anniversary? What'd you
Long
get
time?
me? Shit.
It's not here yet.
Close your eyes.
You gotta suck these seamen through the hose.
You guys ready for the honorary Dirt Sheet Buster of the week?
Please.
Hell yeah.
It's Lex Luger, not the one that died.
Oh, he didn't die.
Oh, wow.
Did he die? Did I miss that? Was that a thing that would happen?
He didn't die, but this is going to be interesting to you.
Okay.
On March 7, 2026, the Sportskeeda Wrestling Facebook page circulated a post that read, "Breaking! WWE legend hospitalized," alongside a photo of Lex Luger.
Oh,
holy shit.
The post quickly began spreading across social media, leading some fans to believe the WWE Hall of Famer was dealing with a serious health issue. Luger wasted no time responding once he became aware of the claim. Talking to Twitter/X, he directly addressed the rumor and made it clear the report was completely inaccurate. Here's the quote. "Hey everybody, I was just made aware of this. False news!
False
I'm doing
news!
great!
Why do all people yell all the
at
time?
home, enjoying some hoops and my Buffalo Sabres hockey. Fuck yeah, Lex.
That is crazy that you shoehorned this in there just to get that in there. Just to get that in there. You don't care about Lex Luger.
Buffalo Sabres hockey too, Donnie, the other night against Tampa.
Yo, I'll tell you what. I hate
One of
you
the
and your
greatest
dumpster
fucking
faces.
games I've ever watched.
Here's what happens. I have notifications on my phone because I have the ESPN Hockey Network, right? Or the hockey package through the ESPN, right? Boom. Someone was mentioning that game, and they're like, "Dude, look at this game. Penalty minutes, goals." I didn't see that. I only got like the last 5 of the game, so I went back and they had the replay of the game like condensed in like 12 minutes or 15 minutes on their YouTube page. Dude, great. I like hockey. It's good.
So George has been pretending to be a Lightning fan lately.
That's good. That's going to be perfect for fucking playoff time.
You know these Florida people, how they pretend to be hockey fans if things are going
pretend to be
bad.
sports fans, mostly.
Right. And so the Sabres are up like 4-1 in that game. Then they blow the lead. And then all of a sudden I hear from George. He's like, "Wow, this game's crazy, huh?" Like,
well, hold on a minute.
Showed up when Tampa took the lead.
Listen, you don't talk shit till you're in a fucking lead situation. I'm with you on that. I'm not talking shit on you until it's end of the fucking second. We're up fucking 6-1. Thank you for not messaging, BJ, proving once again you don't even like the Rangers.
I mean, nobody likes the Rangers.
I totally just tuned out of this conversation.
Yeah, that's cool.
You guys ready for the coup de grace?
Please. He's bored.
Pat McAfee's coming back to WWE soon.
Hit me with the psych, because I know it's a psych.
Oh.
Psych!
Oh.
Guys, sometimes things just work out really well. Sometimes a report leaves an impression on me, and I file it away for later, and I say, I'll come back to this one day. And this is one of those times. So, this first report is from, I believe, the end of January, okay?
Okay.
According to a new report from WrestleMania.
Hold on, that's a lot of work for you to be doing for this show. You gonna be alright? I'm not paying you more.
I do way more work than I should for the show.
Yeah, seriously, I'm seeing it. I just want it on the record. I do not.
On my days off, I only had fucking one, and I put the work into this.
That's crazy, dude.
According to a new report from WrestleVotes Radio via Fightful Select, WWE sources believe Pat McAfee will be returning to the company soon. While the exact role and schedule haven't been confirmed yet, those inside WWE reportedly expect his comeback in the near future. The quote is, his schedule or capacity isn't quite known as of yet, but sources believe McAfee is expected back in the company soon. So this, several weeks ago was on Dirt Sheet Busters, and our conversation was, after every fucking college football season, so McAfee's part of ESPN College Game Day. So over the past couple of years, he's not been involved with WWE during college football season, done his ESPN College Game Day duties, and then he's returned to WWE at the end of football season. So we're like, yeah, they're just seeing what the calendar is, that football season is over, and then saying that Pat McAfee's going to be back soon. Great. They're going for the layup. Well, Pat McAfee, like Dikembe Mutombo, comes up and fucking swats it away in finger wags, because here's what Pat McAfee had to say this week. During a recent Q&A on his Instagram stories, McAfee responded to a fan asking whether he plans to return to WWE television. The longtime broadcaster, who previously served as a color commentator and occasional in-ring competitor, admitted that the door isn't completely closed, but right now it doesn't feel like he's headed back. I don't think you ever say never, especially with WWE, but right now it does not feel like it is something is supposed to happen. Feels like that business has kind of passed me by a little bit. I grew up loving it, dreamed to work in it, feel honored that I had the opportunity to work alongside the GOAT Michael Cole, so we're lying.
Let's go,
dude! I feel like the biz is in a good spot without me. I'll continue to watch. So, there
crazy,
you go.
Dude. It's a lot of praise for Michael Cole, dude.
Yeah.
Love to see it. And then what happened?
So the report was he's coming back soon, and Pat McAfee said, no, I'm not.
Okay, so we circled back to make sure the body was dead. Like, we're like, okay, this is going to be stupid in a few months. We come back, we're like, see, told you.
Exactly.
He dead.
From time to time.
There's a Sopranos episode where he goes back to his old neighborhood and it's all ghetto, and he's just yelling at the people there. That's what this feels like. He just came back to be like, told you this was going to suck. Nah, peace.
I do it sometimes.
PJ, how do we do? Mike, how we do? Ooh, why? I'm also out on Punk.
Great feud.
All right, let's do Dirt Sheet Busters go, please.
Just do it.
Then fantasy standings.
You want me to start talking?
This is all staying in. I don't even care. So just go with fantasy. I'm not cutting this.
I'm glad I didn't say something worse.
Yeah, because I definitely would not have been like, well, got to go back to this one little spot. Fuck you. That shit's staying in, dude. We give you the cutting room floor in the show.
We've already established you don't put effort into the show. Ring Rust Radio, WWE Fantasy Season 42. It's the update. In 8th, last place, negative 12.5, Donald Wood.
You said I didn't put effort in, dude? How do you think I got so low, brother?
I think that's a direct result of not putting an effort.
Okay, that might be true. Okay.
In 7th, negative 10, George Cruz.
Welcome to the bottom. Me and him at the bottom.
In 6th was 0, Skinner.
Remember the time he didn't show up to our show because he was doing a golf lesson?
Every time lately?
He volunteers to be a coach.
Well, he was trying to get in, and he said he couldn't get in through the link that was sent in the email. I sent him the link. He couldn't get in.
He's so full. Guess what? That's what you do. That's what you say when you're not really trying.
Yeah, you would know.
Maybe.
Hell yeah, dude. You gotta have all the strats.
Maybe he really hates you, and that's why he doesn't want to do it.
Maybe he's over us, and maybe he's just about the Lariat Lounge one now.
Lariat Lounge. They built a brand behind our back.
They did. Make that
They're
a shirt.
siphoning listeners, by the way.
Yo, guess what?
Donnie fucking sucks.
They're gonna drown because there ain't nothing there, dude.
They're taking our non-existent listeners.
I was gonna say, look, they took all three of them.
Tie for fourth with 20, Reggie Gill and Daniel Hayden.
Because I know what I want after listening to Ring Roast Radio. More people talking about wrestling. That's what I
They
want.
probably want to hear actual wrestling talk because you fucking ruin everything.
Reggie Gill and Daniel Hayden would be a fun tag team.
Yeah, I agree.
What was it? Reggie Gill and who?
Daniel Hayden.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, dude. That's talking about unbearable.
I like it. In third with 45, Mongo.
There you go.
Wow, Mongo's good at this.
In
He
second
cheats.
In second with 95, BG.
Ah, damn it.
And at first with 102.5, it's Big Buddy.
God, your mic fucked up right there,
Yeah.
dude. I could hear the smoke billowing out of it. When I fucking did it, dude. It's like, yo,
No, that's not for another year or two, probably.
hell yeah, is it another Blue Yeti? Because I might have to
Yeah.
get one soon. I'm
Mhm.
gonna get
It's a
the
Blue
same
Yeti.
one. I love this shit. This is literally 15 years old, dude. I can't fucking
I
believe
don't know
it.
how long I had that other one. Maybe like 10 years, but it started smoking for sure.
Every day I plug it in, I just I stop and stare at it like, it's today the day? It's fucking today the day? And it's never the day. It's crazy, dude. Love it. Email.
Email, one of them,
Mhm.
because Donnie alienates the fans, unfortunately.
Sounds like a bunch of fucking cowards. Push through.
Great. Guys, ringroastradio@gmail.com. Also go to ringroastradio, patreon.com/ringroastradio. Contribute to the email tier higher, and we have to read at least one of your emails every single month. Our email this week's from Matt Bowers of Pain. Subject, create a card. Hey there, friends. So I know you guys love other sports and you haven't done this in a while, but I thought it might be fun for you all to create your own wrestling card of your favorite sports players versus your least favorite sports players. Can't wait to hear the rivalries you'll create and, of course, have fun. Matt Bowers.
Don't tell me what to do, motherfucker. I'll have fun if I want to.
Ring roast?
I didn't put
Yes.
Rose. I didn't put much effort into it, so would you like me to go last or first?
Couldn't care less.
BJ?
I'll go first.
There you go.
First up, I think I have 8 matches here. First up, Stephon
Very
Marbury
stupid. I have
versus
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very stupid. You have 8.
Stephon Marbury versus Gilbert Arenas in a street fight.
Wait, who's your least favorite? Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah. Never.
So your
Never
favorite. Hold
Asians
on. So your favorite basketball player is Starberry?
Not my favorite. He's
He
one
had
of my
good
favorites.
shoes.
He's one of my favorites.
He's going to get shot in that street fight, just for the record.
I don't know. He might shoot back. He was in
Exactly.
China for a
That's the
while.
thing. Yeah,
Maybe,
sure
but we
was.
know for sure that Arenas is packing.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he was an idiot. No. Honestly, getting
Exactly.
caught with a gun the way he did is the kind of thing where it's like he doesn't know guns. So he's like, "Look what I got,
Mhm.
guys." And they're like,
Yep.
"Are you an idiot?"
Yep.
It's like pulling out a 20 and asking someone the price.
Mhm. Here, just thinking back to my Knicks fandom growing up. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley, and Larry Johnson versus Lonzo, LaMelo, and LiAngelo Ball.
Oh my god, I hate them. That's a good.
That's
one.
fun. That's a good
Thank
one.
you.
I like that a lot.
We got Daniel Tomlinson versus Sean Alexander. Sean Alexander is overrated as fuck.
You do hate showdowns.
Yep.
Dude, that is crazy. He got me a fantasy
Yeah,
championship. in
his
one of
offensive
years.
line got you a fucking fantasy
Walter
championship.
Jones got you the fucking championship,
Exactly.
brother.
We got next up. We got it's an ambulance match. It's Kevin Garnett versus Charlie Villanueva.
Why do you
Holy-
hate Charlie?
Yeah,
Villanueva?
seriously.
Is this alopecia?
Because he's
Less
got no
because-
eyebrows,
no,
dude. That's why.
It's because you guys probably know the story of what Kevin Garnett
The guy
allegedly.
called him a cancer patient.
Exactly.
And, then claimed
And so-
he didn't.
I was going back through the annals of NBA
That is
history. I was
incredible.
like, you know what?
I
That's
forgot
very
all
funny.
about that.
Yep.
Can I tell you something? Kevin Garnett is a fucking monster,
I love
and
Kevin
I love
Garnett.
it.
He's so much.
Dude,
It's just
actually-
amazing.
I cite that a lot because he's like, no, I didn't call him a cancer patient. I said, you're a disgrace to your team and our league. It's like, you didn't say that. You for sure called him a cancer
definitely
patient.
I would
He
just
definitely called
own
him
it and be like, yeah, I said that
Yeah.
shit, dude. Fucking, and more people would be like, you know what? That's
Things
fucked
that
up,
like
but
Kevin Garnett would say on the court, he definitely said that.
yeah,
Next up, we got Mariano Rivera against John Rocker.
Oh,
Fuck
good
John
Good
Rocker.
job.
Exactly.
Good job.
Yo, you hating John Rocker is fucking perfect, dude. I'm adding John Rocker to my thing now.
John Rocker fucking
To your
sucked
favorite.
Besides one season
You just-
of his life.
It's
Donnie
not
just
about,
adds-
listen, it's not about the baseball, pal.
Tommy
Yeah,
just
I
adds
know.
my
I know
exact
you're a
match.
huge fan of him.
We got 3 more here. We have a submission match. It's Latrell Sprewell against Reggie Miller.
You gonna choke him out?
Exactly. Thank you, Mike.
It's a jiu-jitsu competition.
Then we have LeBron James versus James Harden, the co-main event.
Oh.
Choke off?
And then
James Harden wins. We know that.
no.
I mean, LeBron has 4 championships, so.
And he's choked a lot as well. He's been around a long time. Choked a lot,
He has
dude.
not choked.
I'm not. I think
I love LeBron.
you're wrong about that. But
And then in the main event, it's Michael Jordan against Paul Pierce.
oh man,
He's
them
gonna put him in a wheelchair for
Paul
real.
Pierce talks a lot of shit.
Oh, that dude getting
I don't
carried out by his friends.
He got wheeled off,
Because he had to
actually.
poop. Remember when he got literally carried by 4 dudes?
I do remember that.
4
He's trying to
cornered.
pretend he's Willis Reed, but he just had to take a dump.
Yeah, he said take a shit. He's like, yo, I got stomach cramps. I don't know how girls do it.
I'll go next. I got 3-on-1 handicap match: Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, and Butterbean against Jake Paul.
I've seen
Logan got lucky.
Well, I don't even count Logan as being a boxer. So,
Okay.
there. Tiger Woods versus Rory McIlroy. You can use clubs if you want.
Who do you like?
Oh, you don't like Rory?
Tiger.
Why
I love
don't you
Tiger.
like? Why don't you like
Oh.
Rory?
I'm not a Tiger guy.
Just like a whiny bitch.
I mean, that's
especially-
golfers. That's
Yeah.
Especially
golfers.
early
Yes.
in his career, he was a
Tiger
whiny
Woods
bitch.
is a whiny bitch. What are you
Mhm.
talking
What are you
about,
No, he's not.
dude?
Mm.
Okay.
Tiger's a fucking
You're
man.
a Tiger guy, right?
Yeah,
I'm not a
Tiger's
Tiger
awesome.
guy.
Yeah, I'm not a Tiger guy either. I was a Phil Mickelson guy.
Lefty.
Speaking of choke artists,
Oh, nobody came in second at the U.S. Open. If they had sports betting at that time, there's nothing you could bet faster than like, Phil, second place finish, U.S. Open, bam.
I did like Mickelson too though, because I was.
I did. I got to go to.
No good lefty golfers. It was him and Mike Weir.
I had to go. I almost said. I went to Marion when they did the U.S. Open here. I think it was like 2008, 2010. I got to go for a day. Very cool. Very fun.
That's cool.
We got a 4-on-4 War Games match. Dominic Hasek, Thomas Vanek, Rasmus Dahlin, and my personal favorite, Donald Audette against Sidney Crosby, Jack Eichel, Milan Lucic, and Chris Neal.
I know these names.
That is just no. This is angry vendettas. Chris Neal is a wild person to hate too because he's just a piece of shit.
That's why.
Can I tell you
He
something,
was
Mike?
always jumping our guys.
Hey, Mike.
Lucic too.
Dominic Hasek makes my list. He made the
Is
list.
your most hated?
We'll talk about it.
Because he would own the Flyers? Crazy.
Except for in the playoffs, right? Remember that one time?
He beat him in the playoffs too, though.
I'm not talking
Serena
about
Williams
that.
versus Novak Djokovic. You can use brackets.
You don't like Djokovic?
Say it again.
No.
Wait, say it again.
Serena Williams versus Novak Djokovic.
Oh, I like Joker.
Yeah, I didn't mind him.
He's annoying. I
Mm.
That's
I can
all
see that.
tennis players except for
I
Federer.
don't like him, and I
like
didn't
Federer.
like Federer
not-
or Nadal or.
I'm not a
Andy
big
Murray,
Nadal
'cause it was
guy.
just all of them.
Yeah.
But
And
you
we have
didn't
to write
like
about it.
you didn't like Federer?
No,
I like Federer.
Federer was
the
a
most
class
out of that-
act. He was
out of those
incredible.
4, but
Yeah, because that's how tennis works. It's just dominant eras of guys.
you gotta understand though. I root for the American players, and literally
Hell
we
yeah,
had
you
Andy-
do.
We had Andy Roddick win one fucking Grand Slam. That was
Not
it.
me. I
And-
can't. I root for who my heart says. When Federer was a class act and Nadal was the fucking like pretty boy dude, there was who was the third guy in there?
Andy Murray and Djokovic.
No, there was another guy.
No, that was them. They were the big 4.
Really?
Nah, you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Okay.
I've covered more tennis than you could ever imagine.
Listen, I was there for a while too, man. I got off. Like I shook the stuff.
I
Good.
got out while I could.
I did, man. I worked plenty of Saturday mornings. Okay.
Yeah.
We also got an ambulance match. LeBron James
Hey.
and Joel Embiid. We know who's ended up in that ambulance, brother.
Jesus Christ.
And
Fuck
Embiid
you,
almost made
dude.
my my card.
Honestly, him when he fucking cried when they lost
Yeah.
to Toronto is when he made my list. And now
Dude.
he's just a complete bitch.
Dude made me fucking cry that year, dude. I was like, I fucked all the process is a waste, dude. Dude, I had to.
Bonds
Ben-
versus Kurt Schilling.
Yep.
Barry Bonds, he gets to use a bat, and Kurt Schilling gets to use a ball.
That'd be fun. I like
Yeah.
Kurt Schilling. I don't like his financial decisions or some of the shit he says.
I hate everything about him.
No, dude.
He's a
fucking
prick. He
1993,
fakes having
dude.
Sock.
1993, baby.
Oh, the bloody sock.
Don't forget,
John
Kirk
Elway
Schilling
versus
was a
Patrick
villain.
Mahomes.
Say it again.
John Elway versus Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate Patrick Mahomes as much as you do because we kind of schooled him.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
I'm fine with that.
Michael Jordan versus Kobe Bryant.
Ah.
You hate Kobe Bryant?
So here's the thing.
You
For
do
most
what
of his
now?
career, I hated Kobe Bryant.
Mhm.
Not even really because of the whole Colorado thing, just because I rooted against the Lakers hardcore.
Mhm.
So I'd
Why?
root
Who
for
do
the
you
fucking
like?
Lakers.
Who's your basketball team?
I don't really have a basketball team.
Okay, just tell me who you like, dude. Jesus Christ.
I don't have a team, but the closest thing I ever had to this is the team I'll root for is the Pistons when they had
Yeah,
T.
04.
Wallace, Ben Wallace, Billups, Prince, and Rip Hamilton because they beat
best
the
team.
Lakers in the finals that year.
Hell yeah.
And I think either the next year.
So we could have had you in 01.
I went to a Pistons
We
game.
could have had him. If
I rooted for
Iverson
the
fucking,
Sixers in 01.
if fucking Mutombo doesn't foul out in 3,
Yeah.
right? Iverson fucking starts hitting those shots a little bit more consistent.
Dude, AI,
If
man.
they had
What
literally
AI?
any other player on their team, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck
if
you,
he had any
Eric
semblance
Snow,
of help.
dude. Come
No.
on, dude.
But no, I was not a Kobe guy.
I love Kobe.
Alright,
Yeah.
though.
I went
like-
through a stretch where I didn't like Kobe during those years.
Oh,
where they were
100%.
winning
I
every-
hated the Lakers. In 01, fuck
Yeah.
him. And I was definitely a Shaq guy over Kobe.
I like Shaq way more.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I think
actually
Now that I'm older,
personality, though.
now that I'm older and I've like seen some of the work ethic stuff and the way Kobe
The
carried
Kobe
himself.
stuff.
He
Yep.
was unbelievable, no doubt.
But like that work ethic right there, that's the kind of shit
Yeah.
you're like, if I want to teach somebody
Yep.
how to have like the kind of shit to say, the kind of like mantras he would talk about, he truly is like, and hey,
It's amazing.
he's from the suburbs of fucking Philly like me, baby. Let's go.
You should be like him.
Aaron Judge and A-Rod against David Ortiz and Manny Ramirez.
There you go.
That's Boston and New York, yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
And main event, Hell in a Cell, Josh Allen versus Tom Brady.
Tom Brady would fuck his ass up using his wife's husband's jujitsu, dude.
His ex-wife's
His
husband.
wife's husband.
Listen, you can add X if you want to. That's
she
optional,
was
dude.
banging that Taekwondo instructor for so many years, dude.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Just bending her down, dude. And Tom Brady's like, I'm
She
good with
dumped him
balls.
because he wanted to work.
You wanted to tag in.
He just wanted to work.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Eric Lindros versus Dominic Hasek. Brian Dawkins.
Hasek owned him, by the way.
That's not true. Look at the
Yeah,
points
it is.
against. He was well over a PPG. Brian Dawkins versus Eli Manning. There's no one I
Why do
dislike
you hate
more.
Eli Manning?
I hate, dude, more than any cowboy in my childhood. I
hysterical.
hated Eli Manning.
There's
I
nothing
fucking,
to hate about Eli because he was
dude, I
actually-
hate him.
He's honestly a almost bad quarterback.
Yeah.
Inoffensive.
But he beat
No,
New
it's not
England
true.
twice in
It's
Super
not-
Bowl, so.
Mhm.
I know. There were times. Okay. You know who else I hate? It could be Jake Delhomme. I just have some things
Oh, I like
in
Jake
my
Delhomme.
heart that I hate. You know what I mean?
That's a great
Jake
fucking
Delhomme
callback.
almost beat the fucking Patriots too.
Yeah, he did. That was crazy.
Let me tell you something about Jake
That was
Delhomme.
when
We
Janet-
should have been there, and it should have been us whooping that ass in then.
You couldn't
You
handle
would've
Jake
lost.
Delhomme, brother.
Dude, don't get me started. I watched the game.
You would have lost.
Do you
and
have-
did
okay,
lose to Brady.
I've had 2 Super Bowls in the last couple of years. It's been great, right? But
Yeah.
championships were scarce for a long time. And every time we get close, I believe with all my heart this is happening. So when we don't win
Oh, that's
inevitably, I fucking die. Okay, in 2010, I fucking Flyers were going to win the cup. I die.
Nah.
Fucking no,
Patrick
the World
Kane,
Series.
baby.
The
Fuck
Phillies
you.
were good. Dude, Michael Layton sucked and he got me fired. It was the Phillies against fucking, it was going to be us against fucking Houston. We lost.
No.
It sucked.
How about
It
against the
sucked.
Yankees? How about that one?
09 was really hard, but at least we had a way to talk about. Like, I could lean on that. It's
We
been a
beat the
long
Braves.
time for these teams, dude. Dude, I love
That ain't even
parades.
a real fucking World Series, the Phillies versus the Rays. I don't even acknowledge it.
Oh, listen, dude.
Yeah, that sucked.
When we had to pause Game 5 for a rain delay into the next day, then pick it up mid-ass whooping.
That was so
I'll-
stupid.
Dude, Do you know that I turned 21 the day of that parade? Yes, sir. It was a good time to be alive for me, man.
You dying?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah?
As he dies.
I'm dying. Oh, yeah. So, other ones out. Allen Iverson versus Carmelo Anthony. I hate Carmelo Anthony. I think Carmelo Anthony's a piece of shit. I hate the Knicks. I always hate the Knicks.
Team USA. Excellent.
Yeah, it's whatever. He's nothing. He's a jerk off. Chase Utley against Derek Jeter. No one I hate more on this earth than Derek. The most overrated baseball player. Derek Jeter is the most overrated baseball player in the history of the world, dude.
Accurate at all.
Dale Sr. against Jeff Gordon.
Oh, I love Jeff Gordon.
I know you do. I figured as much, dude. You're definitely a Rainbow Warrior.
Fucking repeat of Daytona in that match, brother.
They'll kill him. Tom Watson against Tiger Woods.
What?
I love Tom Watson. He was like this last semblance of like that generation that retired right as I was getting into golf.
That was so
like
crazy
Arnold.
He almost won the fucking British Open and he fucking bitched that putt.
Dude, he bitched that putt so hard. Mm-hmm. That's another. Again, I think I've come to grips with that. I like losers.
He's like 60 years old and almost won it.
Yep, that was a great moment because I liked him.
It was awesome. I was rooting for him and he fucking blew it.
And he fucking choked it away. And my last one is John Rocker against BJ.
I don't think that's in the spirit of the email.
Yeah, I thought you were just going to do Mariano against John Rocker.
No. I respect. We got Johan Duran. This is the first time we had a closer for a long time.
John Rocker, I believe that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Believe that.
Except, I don't like him beating people, wives and stuff like that. But other people up in the subway, choke them out, dude. Sometimes they need it.
You definitely need to respect Mariano, though.
The greatest pitcher of all time, it's not close.
It's not
He's not the greatest pitcher of all time. That's very stupid. He's the greatest closer,
of all time.
Right.
Okay,
he's absolutely the greatest closer of all time.
Yeah, 100%. So our coach, and he was there a lot of that time, and he talks about Rivera all the time and talking about Duran and saying like he's not that he's that guy, but he's like he's got like that presence that the Phillies haven't had. Dude, we had Papelbon, dude. We've had since Bradledge, and he kind of sucked after the fucking World Series year anyway. Okay, anything else? We can move on?
That's
I'm sorry.
That's the show, man.
All right, well, bye.